Hello hardy planters, welcome to February's video and welcome to my greenhouse because it's blowing a gale and chucking it down out there, so we have retreated to somewhere a little bit drier, but I hope you can hear me properly over the sound of the rain on the glass. It's pretty typical February weather, isn't it? But anyway, hello, I'm Steve Bustin, I'm National Chair of Hardy Plant Society, and here is a little bit of roundup of what's going on this month. Now, hopefully you've already received the seeds you applied for from the seed distribution scheme. The last packets were sent out to UK addresses on the 20th of January, so they should be with you by now. International deliveries may take a little bit longer, but hopefully they will also be with you soon. I hope you're delighted with what you've got and you're ready to start sowing. We always have a bit of seed left over after the seed distribution scheme has been completed, and what we do is we donate them to charities. Now, we have not had many applications yet this year, and I know the seed team, led by Diane, are really keen to hear from any charities or organisations that might like some seed. Now, you can use that for sowing a community garden, or maybe for sowing to sell on seedlings, or maybe you want to help teach people horticulture. There's all sorts of things you can use them for. We don't have criteria particularly, we just want to make sure they're going to a good home so they don't go to waste. If you'd be interested in applying for some of those seeds for your charity or community group, please email Diane at seed@hardy-plant.org.uk, and we'll put that link in the description of this video. We also want to let you know about the awards. Now, I've mentioned these in previous videos. We have instituted the President's Awards for an individual who has really contributed to the life of the Hardy Plant Society, but also to a team who have really contributed to the society as well. Now, the deadline for applications, or for nominations I should say, is in mid-March. But what I can reveal this month is we've now had some sponsors come on board. So we've got some great prizes. I'm going to read these because I want to make sure I get them right. For both categories, the individual and the team, David Austin Roses are giving us £100 vouchers. For the team award, the British Garden Centres are giving a £100 voucher. And for the individual award, Plant Grow are giving us a whole pallet of garden goodies, including a bulk bag of your choice, which is a terrific prize. So we have to thank our sponsors for being so generous on that. So you will find the details on the website, hardy-plant.org.uk. Again, you'll find that link in the description for this video. But please do nominate those individuals and teams within your Hardy Plant Society group who you think really deserve recognition, and they will be invited to the AGM in September to receive their awards. Now, I'm just flicking up to look at the list at my, I say autocue sort of thing, but really my husband's holding a piece of paper up above the camera. We've had some post holders come on board in the last few weeks, which is brilliant. We now have a social media post holder, Marina Lindell. She is already really working great guns on Instagram. If you're on Instagram and you're not yet following the Hardy Plant Society, please do so. You'll find us at Hardy Plant Society as one word, and you'll see Marina is putting up lots of fabulous photos. There's lots of discussion, people leaving comments, so please do follow us on Instagram, and you'll find us on all the other platforms as well. We've also had a PR post holder come on following my appeal in last month's video. So Gilly Jenks has taken on the PR role, and I know is already looking at ways to promote the society to the wider world, as well as making sure that members get to hear what else is happening. We are still looking for 2 or 3 people though. We are looking for somebody to help us with marketing. So if you've got a bit of a marketing background, maybe you'd be happy to help us out with sort of copy and developing adverts and looking at other marketing activity beyond just PR and social media, we would love to hear from you. It would be a brilliant way to help us to make sure the world knows about the amazing things happening in the Hardy Plant Society. We're also looking for somebody who can help us with fundraising/giving. If you've got some experience in raising funds for organisations or in encouraging forms of giving, and for example, we are always looking to help people who might be interested in leaving some money to the Hardy Plant Society in their will, we would love to hear from you too. So that would be a great way to support the society, help us to grow, to become more financially stable. We're also looking for some new trustees. We have 2 or 3 trustees who are due to stand down at the next AGM in September. If you'd be interested in joining the board and helping to shape the future of the society, again, I'd love to hear from you. If you'd like more details about any of those, please drop me an email, chair@hardy-plant.org.uk. The other thing I just wanted to mention before I go is the Kenneth Black bursary scheme. You may not be aware that we actually have a pot of money that was left to us by Kenneth Black, a member, to give out bursaries to help people to further their plant knowledge. So we fund things like plant hunting trips or research trips or memberships of organisations so that people can really further their knowledge, and ultimately that helps benefit the Hardy Plant Society too. Anybody who applies, if you're not already a member, gets a year's membership of the Society as part of their bursary. We give out awards from £100 up to £1,000. The one thing we don't really fund is show gardens. We've had a few people applying for show garden funding. Not really what we do. It's more about education and furthering research. If you'd like to know more about that, you can go to the website. You'll find it under the activities menu and its bursary scheme, or you can go straight to hardy-plant.org.uk/bursary-scheme. Again, that link will be in the description so that you can click straight on that to get there. So that's just a quick roundup of what's happening at the moment. Lots going on as always. We'd love to have more people involved. If you think one of those post holder rhymes, you might be able to help us out with that, please do get in touch. I'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, let's hope that by the time we come around to our March video, we've got a little bit more like spring. Not quite as wet, not quite as cramped here in the greenhouse. I'm surrounded by plants which, let's face it, aren't hardy. These are my aeonium collections, and there's some agaves and all sorts of things down around my feet. So hopefully by March we can start looking at some sunshine, some warmth, getting them back out there and getting back out there with them, because it wouldn't it be lovely to be out and gardening with the sun on our backs once again. Anyway, that's February. See you in March.